What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of BWT. Today, I'm going to be giving you my offseason predictions for the Pittsburgh Pirates, who finished in fourth in the NL Central this year with a record of 76 and 86. But before we get into that, make sure you guys are liking this video, commenting on the video, sharing it on all platforms, Facebook, X, and YouTube. Um, Make sure you guys are also tuning into the other shows on the network. We've got RBO, CTC, FFC, In the Red Corner, Joe Jordan Show, Dave's Doghouse, and the main show, Refuse to Lose. Um, the Pirates, they started off really strong, and then they had some injuries, and it was a bad time for them for the rest of the season, right? Brian Reynolds went down for about 2 to 3 weeks. Um, and then, of course, O'Neal Cruz went down early in the season with that slide to, I believe it was a broken leg. Um, he slid into home and he never played again. Um, I believe that he will have a bounce back season next year. Um, Brian Reynolds batted 263 with 24 home runs and 84 RBIs. He was one of their bright spots. Another bright spot was, of course, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He won his first Gold Glove over at third base. He batted 271 with 15 home runs and 61 RBIs. And another bright spot for them was Henry Davis. He batted 213, 7 home runs, and 24 RBIs. I know those aren't alarming numbers, but Henry Davis is a rookie. He was figuring himself out throughout the season, and he finally got going towards the end. So I think he's going to go down to spring training and have himself a good spring training, and then that is going to overlap into the season for the Pirates. Um, their free agents this year are Martin Perez. He signed with the Pirates last year on the Rangers. He went 10-4 with a 4.45 ERA, 141.2 innings pitched, and 93 strikeouts. Andrew McCutchen re-signed. He can't have Kutch sit out, right? He got hurt to end his season last year, and now he's going to have an opportunity to play for the team that drafted him one more year. Um, Last year, before the injury, he batted 256 with 12 home runs and 43 RBIs. And they also went out and signed Rowdy Tellez from the Brewers, first baseman, lefty, and the occasional pitcher, right? I say that because the Brewers were getting smacked one game and they ended up going with Rowdy Tellez on the mound. He ended up getting a strikeout and not allowing any runs. So, but at the plate, he went 215 batting average with 13 home runs and 47 RBIs. That is going to be a good bat for them. Um, I believe he will fill the shoes of Carlos Santana, who was traded last season. Henry Davis was bouncing from catcher to first base last year, and now with this signing, I believe that they will keep um, Henry Davis behind the plate doing the catching and Rowdy Tellez at first base. Another free agent that they have, Vincent Velasquez. He went 4-4 in the season with a 3.86 ERA, 37 innings pitched, and 37 strikeouts. Osvaldo Bido, he went 2-5 on the season with a 5.86 ERA and 50.2 innings pitched and 48 strikeouts. And the final free agent that they have is Jarlin Garcia. He went 17 and 15 last year with a 3.61 ERA, 322 innings pitched, and 259 strikeouts. For them to be contenders in this division, they're going to need some pitching in the front end of their rotation and a couple outfielders to help out Brian Reynolds out there. We got Key Brian Hayes at third, O'Neal Cruz coming back from injury at short, Ji-Wong Bae at second, and Rowdy Tellez at first, with Henry doing the catching. And then we've got Brian Reynolds in center. And I'm going to take a prediction and saying that they sign Aaron Hicks and outfielder Will Myers to 1-year contracts, nothing crazy. And that's going to bring a veteran type of presence in the lineup. They already have one with Kutch. He's going to be able to take some days off. He's getting on the older side of the game of life, right? So he's going to need days off, right? Those three guys are old veterans, so I feel like they will be flip-flopping every day. One guy will DH, other two will play the corner positions in the outfield, and then just a carousel of those three guys, with Brian Reynolds being the mainstay in center field. And for their pitching, I believe they go out and sign Carlos Carrasco and Sean Manaea. Again, Carlos Carrasco is a veteran. He knows how to get people out. He's battle tested. He beat a form of cancer. I'm not exactly sure which one, but I know that he beat a form of cancer last season, or 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And Sean Manaea, he's a crafty lefty pitcher, and I believe he's going to help them out in the rotation this year. I think that they end in the same position that they are in this year, with at least being in fourth place next year. I believe, yeah, that's they it's going to be a tough division next year. The Cardinals are not going to be at the bottom. The Brewers are going to contend, and the Cubs are also going to contend this next season. And yeah, man, they don't have studs, right? They've got some young boys that can certainly play the game, and with the mixture of these veterans that they're going to sign, that I'm predicting that they're going to sign, I think they have an okay year, around the same. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys are enjoying these off-season videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Peace.